Welcome out to Gary Lamm Field here in Loretto, Tennessee for a matchup between the Loretto Mustangs and the Giles County Bobcats. The starting pitcher for the Loretto Mustangs tonight is Carter Daniel, right-hander sophomore. Going to get a heavy dosage of fastballs with him. Little breaking pitch. He's got a nice slider he likes to work into. And catching tonight is Clint Seymour. First for the Mustangs, you got Josh Porter. At second, you have Finn Duke. At shortstop, you have Caleb Davis. Third base, you have Kai Salea. Out in left field, you have Miles Moore. In center field, you have Caden Porter. And out in right field, you have Lane Ezel.
I'll tell you one thing, Michael. Carter's not afraid to throw it. He likes to attack in the zone early and often. Seymour is a cannon behind the plate, so I wouldn't be surprised if he backpicks somebody tonight.
Yeah, Quinn, that's the one thing about Quinn as a sophomore. You know, you don't expect a sophomore catcher to be as confident behind the plate as he has, and he has a cannon. I mean, it's going to be, unless you're a really good on base runner, you're not going to steal many bags on this guy.
Yeah, they have quite the sophomore duo going tonight for the Mustangs.
Gentlemen, I'd like to welcome everyone to Gary Lamm Field for this evening's contest. At this time, we'll have our guest announcer, Ellie Dunn, age 5. Ellie, when you get ready, give it your best. Play ball.
Play ball.
All right, and we're underway here. Batting first for Giles County, number 11, the second baseman, Clay Mitchell. Right-handed batter here. And Carter in the windup. First pitch. High and inside for a ball. And here comes the 1-0. And low and right down the middle for strike one. Nice fastball right there.
Had a little zip on it.
And that's the one thing for a sophomore. You know, he's the quarterback of the football team. He's got a solid arm. And high fastball is going to be fouled off. Strike two. And 1-2 count here from Daniel. And the one thing you'll notice from Carter, you know, some pitchers like to take their time. Carter's a go, go, go type of guy.
I see him going to attack him with some off speed right here.
The 1-2. High inside fouled off again.
Still a 1-2 count.
Mitchell steps back in the batter's box. The 1-2.
Just missed off the
I was
outside.
going to say it was a little bit outside. It was right on the paint, so that's a 50-50 call.
Nice quality 1-2 pitch right there.
Here comes the 2-2 from Daniel. Fouled off again.
Well, Mitchell's putting up a battle at the plate right here to start the game off.
And that's what you want for your leadoff guy. Get on base. I mean, he's eating up some pitches early.
That's right. He's doing his job, getting to see some pitches, let everyone get an eye on the pitcher.
Here comes the 2-2 again from Daniel. Swing and a miss, strike three on a good high fastball.
Nice way to start the game for the Mustangs and Daniel. Get a little confidence, a little pep in his step.
Oh, yeah. He's big off his confidence. When he gets going, I mean, it's hard to stop him. All right, so stepping in for the Bobcats is number 4, the shortstop, Tucker Toon. Another right-handed batter. And here comes the first pitch. Fastball a little bit high for ball 1. Comes the 1-0 from Daniel. Another good fastball in there for a strike.
Nice little low and outside, painting the black right there from Daniel.
And that's the one thing he's worked on from his freshman to his sophomore year. He's really gotten his accuracy up. He can put the ball on a dot. As the 1-1 pitch is fouled off for a strike 2.
If you can get your spots, you can play the game a long time and go a long way.
Oh yeah. Toon steps back in, the 1-2. A little bit low right there. 2-2 count here.
Not a bad 1-2 pitch, trying to get him chased a little low in the zone.
And you know that's a good thing when the pitcher's up in the count. He's going to try to get you to fish for one. As a ground ball hit to the shortstop, Davis fires across the right to Porter, and that will be out number 2. Little 6-3 right there.
Nice routine ground ball to get the Out underway in the inning.
All right, up to bat for the Bobcats, the first baseman, number 1, Jake Carden. Daniel getting some signs from his coaches. Outfield putting on a little bit of a shift there.
Coaching staff for the Mustangs getting their outfielders aligned how they want them.
And here comes Daniel with the first pitch. Gets away from the catcher there, Seymour.
Spikes a curveball in front of the plate, trying to keep the hitter guessing. You know, your 3-hole are going to be a dangerous hitter for your team, so you know you want to have your defense aligned how you want.
And a first baseman, they usually got a little bit of pop in their bat as the 1-0 pitch is low. Goes to 2 balls, no strikes here for Daniel. Two-0 pitch here. Fastball, paint the outside. And that would be 2 balls, 1 strike here. 2-1 from Daniel. Another fastball, ground ball right back to the pitcher. Flips over to the first base, and that's the first inning there for the Mustangs. 1-2-3 inning from Daniel as the Loretto side of the order comes up to bat next inning. You're watching Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during sports, one of the greatest fears I have during a ball game is that I let my words get the best of me. Words matter, and what we say can't be taken back once it's said. Jesus said in Matthew 5 and verse 37, to let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything more than that comes from the evil one. If you open your mouth, be sure you check your words through your filter before you let them out. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Welcome back to Loretto as the center fielder for the Mustangs comes up to bat, the leadoff batter, number 21, Caden Porter. Sophomore power batter for the Mustangs.
I noticed the outfield flag, the American flag, is blowing slightly out to left field.
And, right-handed batter, Caden, he has a tendency to pull, but, if you let him get on a ball, it's going to fly. First pitch, low and away, gets away from the catcher.
Caden, he's a really strong guy. The running back for Loretto puts on a heck of a game in the running game. He's just an all-around athlete.
Yeah. 1-0 pitch. Outside, they're going to get a strike call. And like I said, that's going to be a 50-50 ball all night. Giles got it here in the bottom half, and we got it in the first half. Another pitch gets away. They're attacking the outside because if you let Caden get inside, he's going to get a hold of it.
Yeah, you got to attack your top hitters. You got to attack them outside, make them go the other way if they can. It's kind of a harder thing to do in high school is go the other way.
Low and inside for ball 3. Caden doing a really good job holding back. That's the one thing, other than the strength and the, intangibles, the one thing that, and pitch 5 right there is going to be a 5-pitch walk there for Porter. And coming up to bat for the Mustangs, the senior, number 4, Caleb Davis, shortstop.
So Kelly on the mound for the Bobcats needs to get under control a little bit. Being a while is not a good way to want to start the game. Wants to get some rhythm, start pumping the zone right here.
But the top 3 guys were, the top 3 in the order for the Mustangs. It's a scary crew to pitch to.
That's right.
Caleb shows bunt, pulls back. It's going to be called strike.
We'll see how Kelly approaches having a runner on first right here. If he tries to hold him close, back pick him. Caden's got some speed on him, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Mustangs try to steal him right here.
If he gets a good break, it's hard to throw him out. He's going to pick back to first. Unsuccessfully.
Nice little quick pickoff right there from Kelly for the Bobcats.
And, for a lefty, it's a little easier to pick off first than it would be for a right-handed pitcher. 0-1 here. Inside, Porter going for second, and he got there. Slid just under the tag.
Inside fastball right there. Almost grazed Davis's jersey. Gave Porter enough time to get there and get under the slide, on the tag.
And props to the shortstop from Giles, not letting him get him back, let the ball get past him, and he close there.
It was a relatively close play. It was. Throw was a little high. Shortstop made a great adjustment on it.
1-1 here from Kelly. Caleb shows bunt again, pulls back in time for ball 2.
Just a little outside on that one. Just missed.
And, Loretto, top half of the order, really good, really experienced. It's going to be hard to get them out, and they're going to run up the pitch count because as Caleb lines one into the left center field, it is going to be off the glove from the left fielder.
Took a bad angle.
Caleb's going to get
rounding third, and he will come home without a throw.
And Davis with an RBI double there.
The left fielder kind of made a little bit of a bad read on that and almost recovered, just barely hit off his glove. The Mustangs catch a break right here.
And, this is about that time of the night where, the ball can get lost in the sky really easy because the ball is about the same color as the sky. Okay.
It is. You can lose it in the lights very easily. I've done it many times myself.
Up to bat for the Mustangs, the catcher, number 10, Quint Seymour. Steps in, awaits the first pitch. Runners on second for the Mustang. No outs. Quint's going to take pitch 1 high. It's a ball.
The Mustangs have at least 3 or 4, maybe 5 lefties in their lineup tonight. They'll have a lot of lefty-on-lefty action. I'm sure that's what Giles County wanted to do in this situation.
That's exactly why they went lefty. As a ground ball hit to the second baseman, flips over to first for the first out of the inning, but it advanced Caleb Davis to third.
Have a nice RBI opportunity right here for Josh Porter, the senior first baseman for Loretto.
Yeah, up to bat for the Mustangs, number 13, Josh Porter, the first baseman.
Josh has a pretty good senior year this year.
Oh, yeah. He's coming back from an injury where he couldn't pitch last year, so he's been able to get in and toss a couple innings this year in relief.
He's been able to contribute in a big way from the plate. Glad to see that for a senior.
As Porter's going to fly one to shallow right field. Turner's going to catch it, and Davis takes off, tags up from third. It's going to be, and the throw's a little bit off, and Davis is going to score as the Mustangs take a 2-0 lead here early.
Yeah, Porter did his job right there. Just put something in play to get the run across.
And he did just that. And, Josh and Caleb, they've been on the team for 4 years, and they've really contributed to some big leaders this year for a squad with a bunch of new faces.
Yeah, they're the 2 vocal leaders for the team. Do a good job as seniors.
All right, up to bat for the Mustangs, number 24, Finn Duke, playing second base. First pitch going to be outside corner for a ball or a strike.
Yeah, the umpire seems to have established a zone on the outside for righties. They're painting the black, getting close.
Going to try with a little outside breaking ball. It's going to miss, so 1 ball and 1 strike here for Finn Duke. Here comes the 1-1 from Kelly. Duke's going to take that pitch low as it runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Mustangs. Here comes the 2-1. Duke's going to take that pitch, but it's going to be on the lower part of the plate.
Like caught the black right there. Got 2 up on everybody.
As Duke's going to little swing and bunt, and the pitcher's going to take it himself to first base, and that'll be the inning for the Mustangs. Well, Mustangs put on 2 runs here. As we go back to the top of the second inning, you're watching Loretto Baseball on the Exports Network.
This is Lawrence County Sheriff John Myers. 3.5 years ago, you elected me to be your sheriff. In the past 3.5 years, my team and I have removed hundreds of thousands of dollars in drugs from the county's roads. We increased the presence of deputies in all of our communities across the county, and we've kept an eye on your tax dollars. Today, I'm asking for your vote to keep the progress going. We've made a big dent in crime, but we still have a lot of work to do. When you go to the polls this August, choose John Myers for sheriff, and let's keep Lawrence County America's best county to live in. Ad paid for John Myers for sheriff.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory. And gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
All right, welcome back to Loretto as we're here for the top of the second inning.
Number 13, Sawyer Phillips.
Up to bat for the Bobcats, Sawyer Phillips, the designated hitter. As Daniel's going to spike another one. 1 ball, no strikes here. Daniel, the 1-0. Fastball is going to be tipped off the catcher's mask.
Now, Coach Curtis coming out to check up on his catcher after that foul ball to the mask.
But Clint's a tough kid. He played football his freshman year. He's played 2 years of basketball. Man, he's a fighter, and he's been a catcher for a while. So he's taking a bunch of foul balls. 1-1. Pitch from Daniel is going to be a strike.
Painted the outside black on that one. Nice pitch from number 5.
He's really been working that outside half, and he's been hitting his spots with that fastball.
He has. He's done a good job of that so far this game. Hopefully he can keep it up.
1-2 fastball is going to be a little bit high. Run the count to 2-2. Daniel at 20 pitches. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on, fouled off into the net. Phillips steps back into the batter's box, and Daniel's ready to work. 2-2 pitch. Right down the middle, and it's a strikeout, another strikeout for Carter Daniel. Beautiful pitch.
A nice curveball right there. You can see the batter wasn't expecting it. Nice location. Great pitch.
Really froze him up.
Number 13, Jack Harper.
And, Phillips isn't the guy to mess around with. He hit a home run against Lewis County here on Friday before the rain came in. So up to bat now for the Bobcats, number 13, Jack Harper, the third baseman. This is the first pitch, a little bit inside. Comes the 1-0 from Daniel. Fastball a little high and inside for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 from Daniel. And a strike right down the middle for strike 1. And, for a sophomore, he's got really good velocity on his fastball. I mean,
he does. He throws it well for a sophomore. You won't find many, though.
And a breaking ball for strike 2.
Or go from a fastball to a breaking ball like that. Location, working inside and out of the plate, keep the hitters guessing. He's doing a great job so far tonight.
And Loretto, I mean, they're known for their great pitching. They have, good pitching coaches. The ball's flowing into center field.
Deep center.
Deep. Porter going back, and it's gone.
Gone.
Home run for Jack Harper.
Dead center, right past the 363 sign. He got a hold of that fastball, sent it for a ride.
Yeah, Porter kept going and ran out of real estate as Giles County's going to cut that deficit in half.
We give the Bobcats some life right here going in the middle of their lineup.
Big hit right there. I mean, he got all of that one.
He put the barrel to the ball and he got a hold of it. Went a long way. So we'll see how Daniel and Seymour out there communicating to get back on the right page. See if he can get back in a good rhythm right here.
Yeah, he's just calming his pitcher down. Giving up a home run, it can sometimes rattle a young guy. So Seymour just going out there to calm him down because he plays way over his age as a sophomore, just the mentality wise. First pitch is low and away for a ball. The up to bat right now for the Bobcats is going to be the pitcher Carter Kelly. As he swings and misses.
Great curveball right there from Daniel.
He's really been working that breaking pitch in tonight. You're going to see a lot of fastballs from Daniel, but when he works that breaking pitch in there, it's hard to get to. And swing and foul tip late on the fastball there from Kelly. It's a 1-2 count here. No one on, 1 out for the Bobcats. Kelly steps back in.
I can see Daniel try to get him to fish with a little off speed right here.
Went a little inside for ball 2. Ran him right at the ankles.
It wasn't too far from hitting his front cleat. Daniel would hate to
waste
a hit by pitch right there.
Put someone on. 2-2 is going to be fouled off into the Bobcat dugout.
Got a nice little inside curveball right there. Kel was able to battle off. In this count, you got to be sitting fast but be able to adjust it off speed.
And there comes a fastball. It's going to be low and inside for ball 3, and the pitcher here has worked a full count. But, high school, most of your players are two-way players. So, pitcher's got to go up there and be able to hit, draw a walk as he lines one over the third baseman's head into left field. Moore's trying to track it down off the wall and throw into shortstop as Kelly is in standing with a double.
The Bobcats are getting hot here in the second inning.
Yeah, top half of the order went down. It went down 1, 2, 3, but the 4, 5, and 6, 1 out, a home run and now a double.
Harper and Kelly's getting it going.
Up to bat now for the Bobcats, number 12, Riley Carden.
Yeah, Carden's got a man on right here. You know, he'd like a base hit and hopefully score him, but either way, you'd like to at least advance him and get that tying run in scoring position.
Comes the first pitch from Daniel. It's going to be a low breaking ball, swung on and missed for strike one. It was a good pitch right there. I mean,
It was. Keep him guessing. Off speed, first pitch. I see him to come back.
Had some good movement on it. Daniel, the 0-1, swung on and missed again. Another breaking ball.
It was a great location on the curveball right there. I see they have a good pitch sequence attacking Carden right here. Do you think he stays hard or stays with the off speed?
I think he's going to go a little high with a fastball right here. 0-2. Fastball chopped right back to Daniel, and he's going to flip over to Porter for the second out as Kelly advances to third.
So he got the man over. We'll see if they can get the run across right here and tie this game up.
And up to bat for the Bobcats, the right fielder, number 23, Kamari Turner.
So Kamari's familiar with the Mustangs, isn't he?
Yeah, he spent a couple weeks with them, summer going into his freshman year. He's a sophomore now, so he knows some of these guys. First pitch, ground ball to Davis. Good play, and over to first, and they got him. What a play. 6'3", senior to senior right there. Davis to Porter. What a play.
Great play for Davis right there. You know, the batter's got some speed. He cut it off, made a great catch and throw.
And you were watching Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
No matter what it is that you like, take those things, translate it into an academic degree.
It's the best thing probably I've ever done in my life, and my only regret is that I didn't do it sooner.
Getting this degree opened up doors that I didn't even envision would be open.
I'm so happy that I did it, and I think anybody that wants it should go for it. You will not regret it.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
Welcome back to Loretto here for the bottom half of the second inning. So up for the Mustangs is going to be 6, 7, 8, Miles Moore, Lane Ezel, and Kai Zalea.
A beautiful night here at Gary Lamm Field.
Oh, yeah, spotless.
Semi-final action right here.
Compared to the weather that we had Friday and Saturday, this is almost perfect. You know, because Friday, Giles County and Lewis County got rained out after 5 innings, and the bottom came out, so they couldn't play the game 2 between Summertown and Loretto. It got pushed to Saturday afternoon, and it was cold, cloudy, not the best weather. So up to bat for the Mustangs, number 3, Miles Moore, with a new haircut.
I think he got some of it trimmed off, didn't he?
Chopped it all off. He's been slowly trimming some of it off and found a style he likes as he's going to take the first pitch inside for a ball.
Let's hope he didn't lose all his strength with cutting his hair off. You'd hate to see it going into the postseason right here for the Mustangs.
As he takes another pitch inside for a ball. But yeah, I was talking to him the other night, and he said, Michael, do you think I should cut my hair? And I said, do you really feel like, I said, I might lose some mojo. You've been playing good lately. And he said, well, I had a rough start to the year, He said, I think I'm ready to cut it off. And I said, you do what feels best to you. And then came out here the next day. Against Summertown, had a really productive day out of the DH spot, so he didn't have to play any defense. Came out here in a solid day.
Yeah, he had a swing and miss there for strike 1 and a ball, so 3-1 count, delivery to Moore. They strike on the outside fastball. Have a full count coming right here for Kelly.
It was a good pitch right there. But, Miles good at holding the bat back, so. 3-2s, he's going to foul it off, right side.
He got a battle with 3-2. Can't take anything close, but, if it's close enough out there, it's going to be a ball. Got to battle up right here.
And Moore, another sophomore in the Loretto batting order.
Loretto has a young lineup this year. They have a few seniors up there with some experience.
And Moore is going to take a high fastball, so he's going to get walked there on 7 pitches. is up to bat now for the Mustangs. Number 8, Lane Ezel, the right fielder. And, Lane was a late addition to the lineup. He started to get more play time as the season went on and is really, I was talking to him last night. His batting average is right around 400, which is, at any level, really impressive.
Yeah, he's a bit of a speedster right here, so I'll see him getting going for the Mustangs to see if they can get more over there.
You see third base covering a bunt.
Had a little bump for a hit going on right there. Takes the high fastball.
And, the thing that makes Ezel so valuable for the Mustangs is that defense out there in right field because, you got Caden in center field, and he can cover, as much ground as anybody. But, Ezel's about the same guy, really, really quick guy, another football player. The 1-0 is going to be inside for another ball. Yeah, third baseman staying down there watching a bunt. Ezel has really been he's good at advancing runners, and he's fast. So if he lays down a good bunt, he's most likely going to get on base.
You see Coach David Weathers in the third base box giving the signs. He's cooking up something.
2-0 here from Ezel. Swing late on the fastball. Is going to foul it off into the Loretto dugout. So 2 balls and 1 strike here. 1 on, nobody out for the Mustangs. Here comes the 2-1 from Carter Kelly. And Ezel's going to pull back the bunt just in time for
work it to a 3-1 count now. The hitters count. See if he takes one right here, sees one he likes, gives it a swing.
As you can see, the infield shifted a little bit to the right, so if he can pop one into that 5-6 gap right there, he could have extra bases. Oh!
He gives him a outside fastball right there on the black.
It's going to be a called strike. Ezel thought it was a –
he was ready to get trotting down the first base line, wasn't he?
He was ready to get on base, but –
So let's see if he can come back with a hitter's mentality right here.
And he's going to pop one.
He gets jammed on that one.
Yeah, popped it right to the third baseman.
Now, it's frustrating to get jammed on a pitch.
Yeah. And
if it's cold, it'll hurt your hands, too. It'll ring it a little bit.
We got a warm night tonight, running about 75 degrees.
Dude, it is a nice night here at Gary Lamm Field.
Wind blowing out towards left field as the senior Kai Salea up to bat from the Mustangs, the third baseman, number 2. Kai's a new addition to the Mustang squad, transferred in over the offseason. And he's been a really valuable asset, to that infield.
Now, he's a very athletic kid, can play a lot of positions, can pitch a little bit. So, he's been a great addition to this Mustang team.
And, they lost a couple middle infielders last year. Did he call that?
I think he called it a strike. A little high fastball right there. The ump was a little hesitant. I think he went with a strike on that one there.
Okay, 1-1 here to Zalea. Moore still on first. And here he goes. Miles takes off. Throw is going to be a little late, and another good save from that shortstop. These throws have not been the most accurate, and that shortstop really gets his glove on the ball.
They have. Kelly wasn't showing much attention over there. Didn't pick off, and Moore decided to take advantage of it. Got him in scoring position.
And you don't think of Moore as a speedster, but he's good at swapping some bags.
There's that fastball just missed outside right there.
3-1 here to Salea.
He's trying to find a good pitch to hit right here so he can drive in a run. But it never hurt to get on base, have another base runner.
The 3-1. High, and Salea was going to take his bag as coming up to bat for the Mustangs, the sophomore number 5, Carter Daniel, the pitcher, as shortstop wants to have a word with his pitcher. Just give him a little encouragement.
Yeah, Daniel would like to help out his own cause right here, knock in an RBI, give him some more wiggle room pitching.
Oh, yeah, as a pitcher. If you're going to give up a run, you'd like to get a couple of them back.
That's right. With him being the bottom of the order, it can be a productive out to get a top of the lineup going to get Caden Porter up at bat next.
And, bases loaded Caden Porter, that's dangerous. Because anytime he's up to bat, he's looking to go yard.
He's liable to get a base hit at any time.
First pitch from Kelly's going to be low for ball 1. Kelly's running right about 35 pitches here. Through 1 1/3, and looks like the coach is going to come out and have a word with him. I can't tell if there's any action in the Bobcat bullpen, but he's going to call the infield in. All right. You're watching Loretto Baseball on the Exports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center.
Welcome back to Loretto. Kelly's going to stay in after the mound visit, Kelly's going to stay in for the Bobcats as Carter Daniel is up to bat with a 1-0 count, 1 out, runners on first and second.
Yeah, I can see the Bobcats coach was trying to talk him down a little bit, get him in a calm state of mind, and attack the hitter right here.
As another ball outside, he's been a little out of control this inning. Both runners on base were walked.
He's having a little bit of trouble finding the zone right here, but we'll see if Kelly can get it dialed in with 2 balls now for Daniel.
Comes the 2-0 from Kelly. High again.
He's just struggling to find the zone right now.
And you can tell that Loretto dugout, they're getting a little chirpy.
Getting a little anxious.
Yeah. And baseball is one of those sports, if you can get in somebody's head, it's a game you'd like to play. Is a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher.
Like we were just talking, bases loaded.
Caden Porter
right here. Is just the situation that Coach Zach Curtis would like to be in the second inning of the game. 1 out, bases loaded, lead off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect situation for the Mustangs. And what's really impressed me with Caden is just how well he's developed because, he came in, his freshman year was 2020. He didn't get his freshman year due to the season being canceled due to COVID. And his sophomore year, he burst right onto the scene and he was hot from the start. He real big performance in the postseason last year. Helped the Mustangs win the district championship last year.
Yeah, he hit a lot of clutch postseason home runs last year, or his freshman year for Porter. As the Bobcats will make a pitching change right here. It seems like the third baseman Harper will come in to pitch for the Bobcats.
And it's a righty, too, so it switches it up a little bit. As the Mustangs are having a little meeting over there next to third base.
A lot of crew out there on the third base line.
Well, you got bases loaded, a guy up to bat, and 1 out, so a couple guys getting ready to bat. So they got a good crew to talk to over there.
They have all the base runners, Coach Weathers, Coach Curtis, and I think Coach Dunn snuck out there. Toby Dunn. He's a Hall of Fame coacher from Alabama. He coached at Waterloo High School quite a few years, won a few state championships, and helped out the Mustangs in 2017 get a state championship. And he brings a lot of experience to the table. Really veteran guy, a lot of knowledge. He's a great coach to have for Curtis as a young coach starting out his career. Really help him transition into the coaching role.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about the Mustangs. You look, David Weathers, almost 20 years in the major leagues. Toby Dunn he's coached for a long time. Coach Curtis is new, but you look, you got Jacob Laws out there on first base. He's new to coaching, but he played here for 4 years.
That's right. Coach Curtis had, I believe, 4 years in the majors, so he has that major league and minor league experience.
So
charisma to bring.
He's played his fair share of baseball too, and
Jacob Laws as well, playing for UNA for 4 years.
Yeah,
he was a great standout pitcher here at Loretto and decided to go down and take his talents to UNA. And now he decided to come back and help coach out.
And he was on that 2017 state championship team along with you.
He was.
That crew of 3 seniors, real good bunch right there.
We had a really good group that year.
All right, here comes Porter up to bat. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Harper will be out of the windup with bases loaded.
Here comes the first pitch, Sky.
Straight away, Porter just missed that one. A little high fastball, got under it, and it has it thud on the press box over here.
Hits the roof of the press box. Here, Porter with an 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch. A little bit low, but they're going to call it a strike.
Right there, 0-2 for Porter. He's going to have to battle right here. I think choke up, put something in play, and get a run on the board.
0-2 is going to skip away, and here comes Moore home.
Moore will get home without a throw.
And Salea and Daniel will scoot up to second and third. So now just 2 guys in scoring position and a 1-2 count to Porter. So no grand slam opportunity here, but still a good chance to get some guys in as the Mustangs put a third run on the board, take the lead 3-1.
Yeah, the curveball got away from him, just spiked it just in front of home plate.
1-2. Caden's going to sky it deep center field. That thing is a mile high. Center fielder coming in is going to get it. And Salea tagged up. But it gets away, so Salea is going to come home without a throw. And the runner from second tags up, and he's going to get there standing.
Sacrifice fly, RBI right there for Porter. Obviously not what he wanted to do, but he got the job done.
Hey, getting a run in. Getting a run in, I mean, that's big.
Early in the game, all you can do is get runs any way you can. As Davis comes up, gets a base knock right here. to drive in another run for the Mustangs.
You know, Davis a really solid back, great at getting on base, as he's going to show bunt there.
Davis just recently committed, did he not?
Yeah, he committed to Northwest Shoals Community College.
That's right. They've hadn't had a program in a few years, and
getting started back up. And
that's right. Caleb's going to be one of the founding members of that, see if they can get that program back up and running.
As Jacob Laws is going to show some signs there from first base. Davis with the 1-0 count. Inside for a strike.
Yeah, but with Jacob Laws giving signs at first, you never know what those gears are turning in his head, what he's going to be thinking or doing. So I'm sure he's trying to scheme something up right there.
Because he's a first-year coach, on this staff. As Davis is going to take another ball inside. Seems like this pitcher's really working Davis inside. As the 2-1 pitch is knocked in the right field.
Fair ball.
Fair ball, and Davis is chugging.
He's going for 3.
He's going.
Weathers is waving him on.
Yeah, he's waving him home. The right fielder still doesn't have the ball, and he's gonna hold up at third.
Davis throw the stand-up RBI triple for the Mustangs.
Big play
right there. Great piece of hitting
right
there. Great piece of hitting. With 2 strikes, you love to see it from the senior.
Big play right there.
The Mustangs now have a 5-1 lead in the bottom of the second.
With the 3-hole guy coming up to bat, the catcher Clint Seymour. Another solid bat. You know, that's the big part about Loretto's top half of the order. You know, you got a sophomore, a senior, and a junior, but I mean, they all get on base, they all hit hard. You know,
that's right. Harper's seemed to be challenging these left-handed hitters inside early in the counts. He did to Davis earlier, now he's doing to Seymour.
And you know, Saturday, Caden Porter hit a solo home run. Clint Seymour hit a 2-run homer in the win against Summertown.
That fastball catches the inside corner, a 1-1 count here for Seymour.
Here comes the 1-1. Seymour swing. Ground ball, and it's going to get through, and an RBI single for Clint Seymour as that ball finds the 3-4 gap.
It's a great piece of hitting right there for Seymour. He's kept his hands back on the off speed, able to throw it in play, get it through that gap. RBI single.
And they're going to bring in a courtesy runner for Clint Seymour. It looks like number 11, Jackson Traglia, sophomore. Another sophomore.
He's got some sneaky speed. He's a really good football player.
Yeah.
DB, I believe.
Yeah, first-year player on the football team. Really contributed to that defense as senior Josh Porter comes up to the plate. 2 outs again.
See if the Mustangs can get the 2-out rally going right here.
Comes the 0-0. Porter going to hold back on a breaking ball.
Just a little outside on that one. Not a bad pitch.
And, you know, with the way these umpires have been calling, that was a 50-50 ball again. I mean,
it really wasn't a bad location to start out Porter so you could get him chasing off speed.
And Josh is going to bunt, but it's going to go foul.
That's not a bad idea right there. The third baseman was playing very far back. You know, Josh has got some speed for him. He's a good-sized fella, but he can run.
He can run. You know, he played football his sophomore year, or his freshman year actually. But played basketball for a couple years, but he's really been a baseball guy.
He's been a very, very good staple for this Mustang program these 4 years.
Swing and a miss for Porter on a high fastball. Not happy with himself about that swing. Yeah.
He's got to gather his composure and battle with 2 strikes and 2 outs right here. See if he can keep the inning going for the Mustangs.
And the thing with Porter, you know, he's a very emotional player. You know, if you're watching the game, you know what he's thinking. The 1-2 swing.
Fouls off off-speed curveball right there.
Yeah, grounded foul into the Loretto bullpen.
Yeah, you like to see that from a guy, a senior leader like Porter, show his emotions, get his team fired up. As long as he can control it in the bad situation, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, so 1-2 here for Porter, 2 outs, runner on first for the Mustangs.
It's a humongous gap in the 5-6 hole.
As Porter's going to smoke one to left center.
He turns on the fastball up and in.
Gone!
Josh Porter.
2-run shot to left field for Josh Porter, the senior.
1-2 count, open in fastball. Porter takes it and turns on it.
Got every bit of that one. I mean, he ripped that one in the wind's blowing out to left field, and he got on that one.
There's that emotion you want from your senior leader showing.
Yeah, he is
fired up on that one. He got a hold of all of that one.
Big. That was 2 outs right there. So add 2 more runs. I mean, a huge inning here for the Mustangs, putting up 6 runs.
He got that Mustang dugout fired up. So they're taking an 8-1 lead on 2-run homer from Porter right there.
The second baseman Finn Duke back up to bat, and you know, he gets on base. We're back to where we started. You know, he's the 9th batter of the inning.
Yeah, great piece of hitting with Porter right there, especially the 1-2 count with 2 strikes on him. Great piece of hitting right there.
That's the thing about those brothers, man. They get on that ball, it is gone. First pitch inside for a strike.
Mustangs have mounted quite a 2-out rally here in the second inning. See if Fenduke can keep it going.
He's going to hold back on that one for a ball.
Check swing. Curveball in the dirt. They appeal to the first base umpire, and he did not go. It'll be a 1-1 count.
And, Loretto, the past 2 games here in the postseason really seemed like a second-inning team. They put up 8 runs in the second inning against Summertown to really blow that game open. And they put 6 runs up here in the second inning against Giles County.
Harper drops in a curveball for a ball. A little low on that one. So a 2-1, come to Duke.
Duke's going to ground one to the shortstop. Going to clean scoop and over to first, and that will be the inning. But a huge 6-run inning here for the Mustangs.
I'm sure Coach Curtis is very pleased with how his team come out right there and get 6 innings on the 6 runs.
Oh, yeah.
In the 1 inning, put them on top. Nice little comfortable lead.
And Daniel will be back out to throw the third as you're watching Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
All right, welcome back to Loretto as we Daniel out to pitch the top of the 3rd inning here. Up to bat for the Bobcats is the catcher, Austin Kilpatrick. Big last inning there for the Mustangs. Let's see if the Bobcats can get a little momentum for the team as the first pitch is going to be a high inside fastball.
Brush them off the play a little bit right there.
Here comes the 1-0 from Daniel. First, swing and a miss on a fastball. A little high.
Well, Daniel has some nice velocity going tonight. Really keeping the hitters guessing. Throwing in a curveball in the mix. Love to see it from a young pitcher.
1-1, foul tip into the catcher's mitt for strike 2. A good start to the inning here from Daniel. He had a long break there.
He did. I see him sticking with the fastball right here. Just a little high on the fastball. He's coming right at the batter.
And that's the one thing after a long inning, you got to keep that pitcher's arm loose. But he hasn't seemed to lose any velocity. The pitch is going to be high and inside for a ball. 3-2 count here to Kilpatrick.
See if Daniel can dial it in. Pumping the zone right here.
Comes the 3-2.
A little high.
A little high. Going to walk the first batter of the inning.
He's got to get it down a little bit. Just have throwing the fastball in there. Just can't get it down in the zone.
Yeah, that was the thing with that at bat. His fastball was staying a little high.
Back to the top of the order, number 11, Clay Mitchell.
And back to the top of the order for the Bobcats, number 11, Clay Mitchell, is second baseman up to bat.
Bobcats are in a nice position right here. Got their leadoff man on base, the top of the order up, and see if they can cut down on that lead a little bit.
Comes the first pitch from Daniel. Going to brush him back off the plate again. 1-0. Daniel checks first.
Giles County head coach in the third base box gives a sign. You see if they have anything stirring right here. Have a bunt or steal action. Try to get that runner into scoring position.
He's got a decent lead over there on first.
Shows bunt.
Pulls back in time for ball 2. So Mitchell's worked a 2-0 count here. Runner on first, nobody out. So
I can see Mitchell going for a bunt for a hit or a fake bunt steal right here. See if they can get something going, get the Mustangs off their timing a little bit.
And Mitchell grounded out in the first inning, but he really I think he had a 7-pitch at bat, so really went up there and battled.
As Daniel throws a fastball up and in for ball 3. Daniel is struggling to find the zone in the top of the third right here.
Daniel checks first. Here comes the 3-0. And called strike as Mitchell started walking to first.
He showed Blunt a little bit, tried to mess with him with a little high fastball, but he got the top of the zone for a 3-1 count right now.
And that's the thing you'll notice from umpires, at all levels. If that guy starts running to first and it's close, he's going to call it a strike. Get back in the box.
Yeah, you heard the negative feedback from the Giles County side on that.
And 3-1 pitch inside for a strike, and Mitchell is just in shock. I mean, he thought he was on first, and now he's in a full count.
Daniel's battling back right here. You like to see it. See if he can put him away.
Here comes the 3-2 from Daniel. Foul back, and if we didn't have a net, I'd have a ball in the face.
That's coming right at us. Think if we got that net up there.
3-2 count here to Mitchell. Top of the order for the Bobcats. Daniel comes set. Comes the pitch. Swing foul back again. So, Mitchell doing what he did in the first.
He is. He's
first
battling with 2 strikes. You love to see it from your leadoff guy. See if Daniel can get something across the plate right here, get Mitchell to swing and miss or put something in play, get a little ground ball action right here, get a double play going.
And Daniel just hit 50 pitches, so. And swing and a miss, strike 3, and a big strike out there from Daniel. And Mitchell is not happy because he went from walking to first to walking back to the dugout.
The low and away curveball right there, the great pitch. As David Weathers will come out to the mound to talk to his sophomore pitcher. He's calling the infielders off, so just him and his pitcher and the catcher.
Just have a little conversation with those guys.
You love to see, David brings such a unique aspect from all his time in the big leagues and can really connect the younger guys in a really great way and get them to come out and compete and bring the best out of them. So he's going to see if he can get Daniels back on track to attack the 2-hole hitter right here.
And Weathers walks back off the field. As Seymour walks back behind the plate as number 4 Tucker Toon, the shortstop, comes up to bat for the Bobcats. He's getting his signs from the third base coach. And Daniel's ready to work. I mean, he's set and just waiting for the guy to step in the box.
You love to see it, one guy attacking the zone.
Got a real good presence out there on the mound. Picks back to first as Kilpatrick gets back in time.
He has to let him know he still knows he's over there, so if he wants to throw, Seymour will get him. Oh,
foul back at us again.
Right at us. They're wearing it out, getting under the ball just a little bit, fouling it right back into the backstop.
And that's the thing that Giles has done tonight. They may not have put a bunch of balls in play, but they have really fouled off a lot.
They've been battling very well at the plate tonight.
They may only have 1 run, but they've run Daniel's pitch count up early. He's at 2 1/3 right now with just over 50 pitches. The 0-1 grounded foul.
Fouls off the inside curveball right there.
As the third base coach from Giles County throws it back to Daniel. 0-2 count here to the 2-hole guy, Tucker Toon, the shortstop.
Yeah, the sun has finally went down tonight. It's a true night game now. It's nice weather here in Loretto tonight for this semifinal game.
And nothing better than some good late spring baseball. As the ball is lined into right field, and just like I said last inning, that speed from Ezel comes in and makes a good catch there for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that was a great pitch by Daniel, a little off speed, got the hitter out in front and off balance, and he poached it a little bit, and Ezel was able to come up and get it.
Yeah, good read on that ball because those short liners are hard to get to, but real fast outfield makes it hard to put anything into play. So up to bat is Cardin, the first baseman for Giles County. Here comes the first pitch. Daniel picks back to first. Kilpatrick gets back in time.
With 2 outs right here, you might see Kilpatrick have the green light and try to swap second.
Comes the 0-0 pitch. High and inside for a ball. So 1 on and 2 out for the Bobcats. Comes the 1-0. Ground ball to Duke at second. He's going to fire over to first, and that is the top half of the 3rd inning. Good inning there for the Mustangs. They looked like they were in trouble for a while, but really worked out of that bad situation.
Yeah, their defense played well behind Daniel. They got out of the inning only giving up 1 run, so you can live with that as coach.
All right, we will be back for the bottom of the 3rd inning here. You're watching Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the
Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Welcome back out here to Loretto as we are here for the bottom of the third inning and a pitching change for Giles. They have brought in Kamari Turner in from the right field and moved Jack Harper out to right. And the left fielder Miles Moore steps in to bat as first pitch curveball is going to be taken by Moore a little bit outside for a ball.
It's a good eye right there. You always want to be in a fastball count as a hit early on.
Turner, the 1-0 fastball, going to be a little outside again. And, the thing with, Turner, he was teammates with Miles Moore for a little bit. He was at Loretto for a couple weeks, summer going into his freshman year, so he's pretty much pitching against some teammates as the 2-0 pitch gets away from the catcher for ball 3.
I think Moore's going to test him right here. He's going to be taking and make him throw a strike right here coming into the game. Not a bad strategy to get base runners on.
And that's the thing with Moore. He's good at getting on base. He's good at working counts, running up pitch counts.
Oh, you love to see
3-0 and a 4-pitch walk to Moore, who got walked his last at bat. So
his on base percentage, he's
right at.
That's what you live by. What you love to see as a coach. No matter how you get on, as long as you get on.
Yeah, hey, you don't have to get a hit to get on base, and if you're on base, you got a chance to score a run. And 8-1 right now. I mean,
it doesn't matter how you get on, as long as you do. A run's a run.
A run is a run. All right, so up to bat the right fielder Lane Ezel, number 8.
Same scenario as we had earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Moore on first, Ezel at the plate with no outs.
And if you're a Mustangs fan, you want a little bit of a different outcome. Here comes the 1-0 from Turner.
Really big hole in the 5-6 hole between third and short if Ezel could poke one over there.
And that's how it was last, but he popped one to the third baseman, who's covering bunt again.
As Turner throws his second pitch, outside fastball, so it'll be 2-0 for Ezel.
Yeah, he's thrown 6 pitches, and all of them have been balls. So it's.
I imagine Ezel's taking right here.
He hasn't thrown a strike yet, so there's.
He shows
bunt.
Third baseman comes rushing in. Ezo pulls it
Pulls
back.
back and a strike called.
Inside fastball, a little low. I don't blame Ezo for not bunting it. That's not one you really want to put a good placement on right there. So we'll see how he comes back with
Well,
this
as a
2-1 count.
lefty low and inside, it's hard to really put that ball into play.
Especially down the lines like you'd like to do for a lefty bunting.
2-1 from Turner. A little bit outside again. So 3-1 here for Ezo. As Kai Salea stands in the on-deck circle.
See, he's hoping Ezo can get on a hit or walk right here, so he's an RBI opportunity.
Turner comes set. 3-1. Low, and he walks his second batter. 9 pitches from Turner and 2 walks.
Yeah, he's getting a little rattled out there. The Mustangs dugout's letting him hear about it. They're getting a little fired up over there.
Yeah, definitely not the way you wanted to start this inning if you were Giles County. So the senior third baseman, Kai Salea, up to bat for the Mustangs. Runners on first and second, nobody out.
Great opportunity for the senior right here to get something going for the Mustangs.
Comes the first pitch from Turner, outside for a ball again. And
Turner is just struggling. He's off to a rough start out there.
Rough night for the sophomore.
You know, if you get it in your head, it's just a hard mental block to beat.
And that's where baseball is a little different from other sports. It's a big mental game. As he gets a low inside fastball called strike. Maybe he seems to be getting to a groove here.
Get some momentum going for the sophomore right here for the Bobcats. Comes set.
Comes the 1-1 from Turner. Salea shows bunt and laid a beautiful bunt down, and the catcher slips, and there's going to be bases loaded for the 9-hole hitter, Carter Daniel.
It's a great bunt right there.
Yeah, beautiful bunt, and I guess the grass is still slick from the rain this weekend. You know,
it could have been from Coach Curtis out there watering it before the game.
Could be,
yeah. Been strategic on that one from Coach Curtis. That'll bring up Daniel to the plate with bases loaded, no outs for the pitcher. See if he can help his own cause.
And you know the grass between third and home was really having some hard time. You know, the Summertown and Loretto players are both having a hard time on it Saturday.
Let's see the pitcher, Carter Daniels, fouls off the first
Daniel's
pitch.
going to foul it off.
Straight
It's going to over the press box here.
You know, the Mustangs would love to get a hit right here and drive in some more runs. Add on to that lead.
Yeah, bases loaded, nobody out. But the thing about bases loaded, force out anywhere.
The infield is in. So they're going to try to come home on a ground ball, get the force out without scoring any more runs.
Daniel, and the curveball gets away from him, and the runners are going to advance. Moore comes home again on a wild pitch. Ezo on third and Salea on second.
A wild pitch gets another run across for the Mustangs as Moore did not even draw a throw to the plate.
And that's how it went last inning. Moore was on third with Porter up to bat, not Daniel, and a wild pitch on a breaking ball and got by the catcher and just strolls into home. Here comes the 1-1 from Turner. Low and outside for a ball. 2-1 count here to Daniel.
Giles County still has the infield in, so they'll be coming home. It's not a force out anymore. They have to get the tag, but they're still going to come home and try to minimize Loretto's scoring right here.
Yeah, 8-run game. You know, 10 after 5 is a run rule, so they're just going to try to prevent that from happening. As the pitch from Turner is low for ball 3.
You know, the Mustangs would love to get out of here with the 10 inning after 5 run rule. Save some of their pitching for later in the game, later in the tournament, in the postseason. It's a really big advantage to have to save your pitchers.
Oh, yeah, and that's the thing, you know. A bunch of teams are having to go through a bunch of pitches as Daniel's going to sky one into left center. Center fielder is going to catch it. Bumped into the left fielder as the runner's going to tag up from third, and Lane Ezo will score for the Mustangs on the sac fly from Carter Daniel.
Yeah, great job right there from your pitcher, just putting something in play, getting another run on the board. And Ezo did not even draw a throw to the plate on that one.
No, real fast guy on there in third, so.
Listen, the center fielder and left fielder had a little bit of miscommunication on that. They both were going to go for it. The center fielder caught it at the end. It was shallow enough where the runner from second could not tag and go to third.
All right, well, back to the top of the order for the Mustangs. Number 21, Caden Porter, the center fielder, up to bat with a runner on second and 1 out. Comes the first pitch from Turner. Inside for a strike. These inside outside's been a little iffy all night. Okay. Top of the 5th inning here. Lawrence County is beating Spring Hill 4-1. Top of the 5th, 2 outs with a runner on second. And Porter's going to foul one towards the Loretto dugout.
And he stayed back on that inside curveball right there and just There's 2 out in front and had to foul it off. You'll see if Porter can battle right here with 2 strikes on him.
0-2 count again for Porter.
1 out, runner on second. Bottom of the 3rd inning for the Mustangs.
Here comes Turner. And the curveball is going to get away again, and Saleha is going to advance to 3rd.
It almost hit Porter's front foot.
Yeah, so.
It was awful close up there.
Now a runner just 90 feet from home plate. Porter, a 1-2 count again. He flew out on a 1-2 count. Got the sacrifice fly last inning.
I can see Porter doing a little tiptoe on that one before to let the ball not hit him so we can get an RBI right here. Love to drive one in to give the Mustangs a 10-run lead.
Smart way to think about that one. Comes the 1-2 from Turner. Porter's going to ground it to the 3rd baseman.
Fair ball.
Yeah, fair ball. Saleha's coming home, and he's in a little bit of a pickle. And Caden's just going to take second, and Saleha. And Porter's safe at second.
Saleha's out at 3rd on the tag.
Saleha's out at 3rd. Got caught in a little pickle, but it got a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, that's a rough play right there. You just have to go with your gut. And that ball was really close to the foul line. Saleha just got a little too far down the line. He got in a pickle right there.
Yeah, just got caught in a tough spot, but it was a good thing that Porter got to get to second there.
Right. Whenever there's a run down, a pickle between 3rd and home, the runner always wants to get as far as he can in advancement.
And, yeah. Up to bat for the Mustangs, number 4, Caleb Davis.
As Porter is on second base in scoring position.
Shortstop cranks one again to right field. It looks like the right fielder is going to get under it, and he does. But another productive inning for the Mustangs as they put up 2 runs to increase their lead from 10-1. You are watching Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Welcome back to Loretto for the top half of the 4th inning. Mustangs put up 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd and have a 10-1 lead currently. Daniel still on the mound, having a little conversation with his 3rd and 1st base.
The senior Josh Porter giving him some words of encouragement right there.
Yeah, got 2 seniors on the corners of your infield. Big experience guys. Up to bat for the Bobcats, the designated hitter Sawyer Phillips. Big bat here, struck out last at bat. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike 1.
He's swinging for the fences on that one.
And he's a guy that can go yard. I mean, anytime. He's kind of like, both Porters for the Mustangs, Clint Seymour. If they get on one, they can really put some damage.
See, Daniel's taking advantage of that, throwing a curveball right there, getting him off balance, get an 0-2 count.
Yeah, early swing, so it's 0-2 count here, Daniel. Going to bounce one into Seymour. Trying to fish him right there. Got 2 swing and misses on his first 2 pitches, so 0-2, it's a good waste pitch.
Just a few feet too short on that one.
So Daniel gets a new ball. Phillips steps in, and here comes the 1-2.
See if he can get him to chase something right here.
Goes inside.
Fastball,
he's gonna
straight up.
Popped up. Seymour's going to try to get to it. It's in.
Barely out of play.
Barely out of play, yeah.
Just within a foot of the other side of the net right there. I thought Seymour had a play on it. Just carried enough to get out of play. As Loretto coaching staff is having some fun with the fans over there as they did not make the catch. You hate to see it.
Hate to see it. That's good to get the fans involved every once in a while. Keep them on their toes. Make sure none of them are dozing off.
That's right. Got a 1-2 count right here for Daniel.
And, Phillips get a second chance at life here. Got that one that foul ball out of play. Goes high and inside again. Doesn't get a swing on that one, and a 2-2 count. And, Phillips, he's got some real colorful cleats on tonight.
I noticed that earlier. He has some soccer cleats on.
And it's going to take ball 3 high and inside again. Now, you look at most of the guys, black cleats, white cleats, maybe some gray, and then Phillips got some pink and yellow on. So, really,
catch your attention on that.
Oh, he's going to call time as Daniel was in the windup.
It really aggravates the pitcher in the middle of your windup, and the batter calls time. The umps give it to him.
Yeah,
messes up your motion.
And you're not supposed to give the batter time if the pitcher's already in his windup, but got it right there. Comes the 3-2 from Daniel, and right down the middle.
Doesn't matter. Did
and
not
another
phase him.
strikeout. Yeah, Daniel says, you're going to call time during my pitch. I'll just strike you out the next pitch. So good start to the inning there for the Mustangs. Number 13, Jack Harper up to bat.
Well, I imagine Carter will be more careful this time as Harper decided to get a hold of one last time.
Yeah. Harper with a home run in his last at bat. Dead center, too. So
the only run for the Bobcats tonight.
And the umpire is going to give a warning to the Bobcats dugout. Not sure if it was a player or a coach, but he heard some chirping and wasn't having it. So, he's going to have a conversation over here.
The coach up there. He wants to have a word.
Daniel and Seymour are going to have a conversation, and
he wanted to talk to the first base coach. First base coach said, no, sir, you go talk to the third base coach. So the
umpire not happy about something. I'm not sure what it was.
He's very fired up. I'm not sure if they were chirping. I could not hear down there, but he is visibly upset about something.
Well, when it's
and he gets tossed.
And he throws
Giles
out the
County's third base coach gets tossed.
Well, he said something the umpire didn't like, and he's going to let him hear about it.
He's going to get his 2 cents now.
And
he's very vocal.
He's vocal, and he's letting them hear about it.
So he's complaining about how we're talking about both sides of the plate, a little inconsistency.
Yeah.
Well, he is getting his money's worth right now, ladies and gentlemen.
And
as the other umpire comes up to escort him to the dugout.
And he's going to walk back to the dugout.
A very heated exchange. Oh, he's getting.
Yeah, he is really not happy.
Now.
And
Dallas County crowd's now getting into it.
Now the crowd's getting involved.
In a very heated environment right now.
And, when it's 10-1, the emotions are high from both sides. And
they obviously didn't want the game to go this way, so I'm sure you get inconsistency behind the plate.
Yeah, it's
not happy for anyone.
Really boiled over on the Giles County side. And that's unfortunate they had a coach get thrown out in a 10-1 ball game. But the umpire heard something he didn't like, went to talk to him, and
as Daniel starts to play catch with Davis to stay loose during this inning. Had a little brief pause.
Yeah, and they don't have a first base coach. Their first base coach is coming to third.
Have to stick a player out there.
Well, I know the Mustangs had to do that last year. They had some coaches ejected at Summertown, and the umpire is still talking to the Bobcats dugout.
I'm not sure what was said, but he is really not excited about it. He is upset.
He is upset, really. And I'm not sure if the coach hadn't left yet or what's going on, but, yeah. You hear
a play ball from the Loretto side as they are ready to get the game underway.
Yeah, we've had a short delay as Daniel is just playing toss with the infield right now to just keep that arm loose because the umpire has been really.
In an ejection, the coach has to leave the field. He cannot stay in the dugout. So it appears that the coach is staying in the dugout.
Yeah,
and the umpire is not excited about it.
There you go. He just walked out, and now.
He's still giving his 2 cents as he walks off the field.
All right, now we'll play some baseball now after the shouting fest between Giles County and the umpires. Is Daniel with the 0-0.
A little high curveball right there.
Yeah, a little bit high for a ball. And I'm just gonna guess that strike zone is gonna get a little bit smaller now. It might get bigger. You never know how the umpire is gonna react to displeasures from coaches.
I'd like to see Daniel come back filling up the zone. You didn't expect to see the free entertainment. He came for the game and stayed for the show.
Yeah, and well, I mean, you got one. I mean,
that was a very heated conversation between Giles County's head coach and the home plate umpire.
Yeah, I'm not sure if y'all could hear it on the stream, but I mean, I could hear it up in the press box through my headset. As Daniel, high fastball, he'll be outside for a ball, 2-1 count. Batter had to get away from it. 2-1 pitch from Daniel. Harper is going to swing and foul it back.
It will be out of play behind the Mustangs dugout.
So 2-2 count here.
Have one out in the top of the 4th inning.
You know, Harper has the one run that the Bobcats have, and he's hoping to put another one up for him. He's swinging, miss, strike 3, and a big strikeout there for Carter Daniel, and he is happy about that one. 2 strikeouts to start top half of the 4th inning.
A very well executed pitch right there from number 5.
And you can tell, you give up a home run and then you strike out the guy in his next step, his next time at the plate. It's a real confidence booster.
Yeah, it's got to feel good for Daniel after that one. See if he can keep the momentum going.
So up to bat, number 6 Carter Kelly was the starting pitcher tonight. He's going to take a breaking ball inside. Yeah, painting the corner right there for Daniels. Strike 1.
Got to keep the hitter guessing.
Here comes the 0-1. Another breaking ball, a little high. Hung that one a little bit, but
it's away from him right there.
You like to see a guy that throws a lot of fastballs working a breaking ball. And as the game's gone on, you expect some guys' stuff to fall off, but Daniels has really picked up. Fastball high for ball 2. Daniel working right at 72 pitches right there. That was his 72nd pitch. Here comes the 2-1.
A little low and inside. Did not get the call right there.
That was the same spot as the first pitch called strike. But 3-1 count here to Kelly.
I guess I can see why Giles County's head coach was not very happy earlier.
And 2 pitches, you could say in the same inning, but in the same at bat, 2 pitches, same spot, different call, but
the fastball fouled off straight away.
So 3-2 count here to Kelly.
Full count with 2 outs, top of the 4th.
Be big if the Mustang
get out of the inning right here.
Comes the 3-2 from Daniel. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Carter Daniel strikes out the side in order. Big momentum boost for the Mustangs if they needed any more of that. You are watching Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Welcome back to Loretto for the bottom half of the 4th inning. As Clint Seymour is the leadoff for the Mustangs as they have a 10-1 lead.
Now the Mustangs are 1 inning away and 1 run from having a run rule, 10 after 5. They'd like to see that to cut their pitch count down.
Yeah,
see
and
if Daniel can finish the game for them.
Save some arms. As we're getting late in the postseason, you're going to have to start using a lot more arms because you're playing, almost every day. Turner's still on the mound for the Bobcats. Had a rough start, but really settled down. He gave up 2 runs, but he really calmed down and got out of the inning because he was in a real tough jam.
He did. He got his composure back and bounced back in a positive way.
Seymour's going to take pitch 1 for a ball.
Fastball just missed outside.
Here comes the 1-0 from Turner. Low and inside, so he's working him low, trying to force a ground ball. Try to get a little easy out.
Trying to work both sides of the plate and just barely missing on both pitches.
Because if you leave one up to Seymour, he has a tendency to let it rip. As the 2-0 pitch is going to be middle away. So ball 3 here for Turner and a 3-0 count to Seymour. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1 inside at the knees.
A little breaking ball 3-0. A little surprise right there for Seymour. You don't
usually
see that very often.
You usually see a fastball just try to get an easy strike. Here comes the 3-1 from Turner. Fastball is going to be fouled out of play by Seymour.
A little open in. He just turned on it.
Yeah, got early on that one.
See if he can battle right here with a full count.
Yeah, full count now to Seymour. Nobody on, nobody out. Turner comes set. Here comes the pitch. And it's going to be lined in the 5-6 gap, and the left fielder is going to toss it back into the shortstop as Clint Seymour has an easy single.
Another nice line drive base hit right there for Seymour.
Good way to start the inning for the Mustangs. Get a guy on base, and here comes the Mustangs' big damage guy, Josh Porter, the first baseman, batting cleanup. Already has 1 home run tonight. And big emotional leader for the Mustangs. He's got a certain swagger about him that most baseball players have, but not a lot show. And Josh is a big show guy.
Yeah, let's see if Josh can stay hot at the plate right here for the Mustangs. Get a hold of something and drive it somewhere.
First pitch from Turner. Josh has to duck under that breaking ball.
About to wear it to the ear hole. He wasn't a duck for that one.
First pitch, little way. Turner. Here comes the 1-0. Fires. Porter is going to
he's
little
early on
blooper, and it's going to try to turn 2 and safe at first. So
Porter was out in front, got the end of the bat, a little ground ball to the pitcher, got the force out at second.
Yeah, 1-4 fielder's choice right there.
The throw was not in time in first to get Porter.
So 1 on, 1 out for the second baseman. Actually, we have a pinch hitter here for the Mustangs. That looks like
number 16, Austin McDowell.
Austin McDowell coming in. So pinch hitting for Finn Duke.
Get a little left-handed batter extra on the right-handed pitcher right here. Nice matchup.
So the senior Austin McDowell, the umpire seems to be messing with his face mask. So Austin's going to get some practice swings in. Turner's just going to stand there. He's getting
he's making the
substitution.
That's right. They had to keep up with a lot of that.
Yes.
So as McDowell waits patiently at the plate.
All right, so here comes Austin McDowell up to bat, the left-handed senior.
One out, runner on first.
Usually is a relief pitcher, but he's come up big in some spots. He got in the game 2 against Summertown in the regular season, he hit a double, and there was a courtesy runner for him, and that was the winning run in the 11th inning.
A low and away fastball for strike 1 on McDowell.
Comes the 0-1 low and away.
Just misses. 1-1 count.
And Turner is running right at 30 pitches here, inning and a third. So, he was a little out of control early as McDowell swings and misses.
The catcher can't find it. I'm not sure if that was a foul ball or clear swing and miss.
I'm gonna guess it was a swing and miss because
they allowed Porter to go to second.
Josh is standing on second now. So runner in scoring position for the Mustangs.
I'd like to see McDowell just put something in play right here, advance the runner. You can get a base knock with 2 strikes on
There's
him.
a big gap in that 5-6 hole right there.
Shortstop's holding on Porter.
And swing and a miss and a strikeout there for Kamari Turner as Austin McDowell swings and misses on a curveball.
There's a lot of movement on that curveball. A really nice 2-strike pitch.
And up to bat for the Mustangs now, number 3, Miles Moore, the left fielder.
What are the odds he gets another walk right here?
I'd say pretty good. I mean, he got walked his first at-bat, walked his second at-bat. I don't think he swung the bat more than once tonight. So
when you have good plate vision like Moore possesses, you tend to make the pitcher work a little harder.
And he's going to swing on the first pitch. He's going to pop it to the infield. Second baseman shortstop actually gets under it, calls him off, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs on the inning for the Mustangs as we will be back for the top of the 5th inning. You are watching the Loretto Mustangs on X Sports Network.
What really matters during sports, one of the greatest fears I have during a ball game is that I let my words get the best of me. Words matter, and what we say can't be taken back once it's said. Jesus said in Matthew 5 and verse 37, to let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything more than that comes from the evil one. If you open your mouth, be sure you check your words through your filter before you let them out. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Welcome back to Loretto for the top half of the fifth inning, actually, and Daniel is still on the mound, running right at about 75 pitches.
Mustangs hold a 10-1 lead.
And, yeah, up to bat for the Bobcats, number 12, Riley Carden.
As the center fielder steps in for the first pitch.
Fastball. Low and inside, called for a strike. It was a good pitch right there, painting the corner. And
foul ball, swing and miss on that one. Another
swing and miss on the fastball. He's really working the fastball here with some good velocity here.
Really attacking late in the game. Love to see it.
0-2 pitch here from Daniel. Swing and a miss, strike three on a good breaking ball, low and away. Beautiful pitch. And Daniel, 4 straight strikeouts.
Great pitch sequence right there. Start off 2 fastballs, foul ball, end with the curveball low and away.
And that's the thing with having a good pitching coach like David Weathers. I mean, you're going to have some. You may not have the most skilled guys, but they're gonna go out there and deal.
He definitely knows what pitches to call and when to call them.
And having a guy catching like Seymour, smart guy, plays a lot of big circuits, stuff like that during the summer. So he also knows what to do, what situations, what pitches.
Pitch 1 in the dirt, pitch 2 inside for a 2-0 count for Daniel.
Here comes Turner up to bat. Strike high and inside. I mean, and the third base coach for Giles County got thrown out, and if you've been watching this game closely, you can tell why.
Here's some displeasure from the Giles County fans over there. They were not happy with that one.
Here comes the 2-1 from Daniel. Middle and away, called for a ball. And I believe this is the umpire that was for the Loretto Summertown game on Saturday, and he was pretty iffy in that game as well. It was the 3-1 from Daniel. Going to be a little high on the fastball, and it's going to get Turner on first.
The 1-out walk right there for Daniel.
And up to bat for the Bobcats now, the 9-hole hitter, Austin Kilpatrick. The catcher for the Bobcats. He got on base last time.
See if the Bobcats can get something going. Daniel gets the sign, comes set. Pitch to the plate.
Good breaking ball from Daniel, really. Yeah, I mean, that nice cut action right there.
Nice little moving, a little high curveball right there. Just gets the top of the zone. Keeps the hitter guessing.
Comes the 0-1 from Daniel. Checking Turner at first. Comes the 0-1. Swinging, hitting to the 5-6 gap right to the left fielder Moore. He's going to clean that up, and runners on first and second with 1 out for the Bobcats as they come back to the top of the order.
Kilpatrick gets a nice base hit right there.
Been on base both times, both at bats for the Bobcats. He's really, 9-hole guy. Don't expect a whole lot, but he's been really consistent in getting on base tonight.
He's been delivering for the Bobcats tonight.
Hit and
love to see it. Love to see it from the 9-hole guy.
And here comes top of the order, number 11, Clay Mitchell. Pitch 1 low down the middle for a strike. Good pitch right there from Daniel. And the big thing that Clay Mitchell has done tonight, he's 0 for 2, but he's really seen a lot of pitches. I mean, both at-bats were close to 10 pitches, fouling off a lot, running full counts. He's the 0-1 fouled, and he's quickly 0-2 here.
Yeah, Mitchell's done a great job being a leadoff guy tonight. See a lot of pitches, making the pitcher work, just doing his job up there.
Daniel checking first. Comes set. Here's the 0-2 from Daniel, checking second. Here's the pitch. And ground ball to the pitcher, and he's just going to flip to first for the easy out. And the throw to third, Porter flips over to Salea. Turner took a little bit of a wide turn there at third, but he gets back in safely.
Yeah, was doing a great job of blocking it up right there as Porter got a little trigger happy trying to pick him off. Not a bad idea. Great job blocking that one up.
Yeah, lucky that didn't get away because that would have been an easy run for the Bobcats. All right, up to bat, the two-hole guy, shortstop number 4, Tucker Toon.
Runners on second and third, 2 outs.
So this is a big opportunity for both teams. Giles can get some runs on, or Loretto can get out of an inning. So
they can keep that 9-run lead intact and hope to get a 1-run next inning and have a early game.
The first pitch swung on a miss on a fastball from Daniel. 0-1 count here. Comes the 0-1. A little bit low.
Not a bad pitch right there. Just misses low and away.
Seymour tried to frame but doesn't get the call. 1-1 count here for Toon.
See if the Mustang defense can get behind Daniel right here and get out of the inning.
Comes the 1-1. A little bit inside from Daniel. 2-1 count here. Daniel just touched 90 pitches, so comes the 2-1, and it's going to be lined into the 5-6 gap again.
Base stalk to left field,
and
Giles County will hold the runner at third.
And the throw from Moore is going to keep 2 runs from getting in, but one does get in as Kamari Turner scores from third.
So an RBI single right there to start out the inning for the Bobcats with 2 outs.
Yeah, big hit from Toon.
So runners at the corners, first and third. See if Daniel can get out of this with 2 outs.
Jake Carden, the first baseman, up to bat.
As Seymour gives the bunt sign in first and third situation. I'd like to see if Giles County tries to get the runner to second or get him caught in a pickle and try to sneak in a run right here.
Well, right now, if you're Giles County, you'd love to load the bases. Sawyer Phillips, he's 0 for 2 tonight, but he can put on some hurt. The first pitch strike there from Daniel.
Nice little curveball to start out the at-bat.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch chopped to the pitcher. He's going to see if he's not going to be able to. Yeah.
It's one of those tough places where
third base was back and kind of like a swinging bunt right there, and pitcher couldn't do it in time, and Giles County's going to put up another run, so it's a 10-3 ball game now.
The Bobcats are mounting a little bit of a comeback right here in the top of the 5th with 2 runs scored.
Yeah, runners on first and second. Sawyer Phillips, the DH, up to bat.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th for the Bobcats.
They put up some runs here late in the inning.
Yeah, they'd like to keep that momentum going so they can add some more runs. As Carter picks to second, and not in time.
Close play.
Davis there covered the bag.
Davis real quick with his hands on his feet. I mean, he's a perfect shortstop, really.
Tried to catch the second base runner sleeping a little bit.
First pitch gets
one.
Yeah, first pitch breaking ball gets away from Seymour.
That will bring the runners in scoring position with a 1-0 count and 2 outs. The Mustangs now hold a 10-3 lead. You can see Daniel's getting a little wore down out there.
Yeah, running about 95 pitches. That's a lot of pitches. Usually, in college, you're seeing the guys getting taken out in between 90 and 105, 110 pitches. So
the Mustangs coaching staff would love for him to finish out this inning.
I believe there's somebody warming up in the bullpen.
I think they're starting to get some action in the bullpen right now. A 2-0 count, 2 outs, top of the 5th for Carter.
Usually they follow Daniel with Josh Porter, but he's still out there at first. So
that pitch is fouled right back in the net on a fastball. Be a 2-1 count.
Daniel's a big velocity guy, a bunch of fastballs, and Josh is more of a dot you up, breaking ball type of guy. Here comes the 2-1 from Daniel. Swung on and missed.
Great pitch right there from Daniel.
And a good job by Seymour to block it as that ball was in the dirt.
A 2-2 count with 2 outs. Let's see if Daniel can get out of the inning right here. Payoff pitch.
Huge moment for both teams. Daniel see if he can get out of a jam, and Sawyer Phillips see if he can get some runs in.
Nice pitch right there.
Good
Up
pitch
and in curveball.
Good
Did
pitch
not
from
get
Daniel,
the call from the home plate umpire.
Yeah, didn't get the call that he would like.
Full count right now.
Yeah, full count, 2 outs, 2 on.
10-3 Mustangs, top of the 5th.
Daniel and a little bit inside and walks the bases loaded.
Curveball inside as the fans show their unappreciation for the home plate umpire right now.
And here comes Zach Curtis. I guess he's been keeping up with the pitch count because that 3-2 walk pitch right there to Daniel was his 100th pitch. So that's about the limit you want to run a guy. And you can tell he looks a little tired out there, but, I mean, he's ready to battle because, that's who Carter is. He's a competitor. He's going to go out there and fight. But a good game right there for Carter Daniel. He's going to get a good ovation from the crowd.
Great outing for the sophomore right there.
Yeah, 4 2/3, 100 pitches.
3 runs. He caught a few strikeouts.
Yeah.
It's a great outing right there for number 5. Because I believe Finn Duke will be the pitcher now for the Mustangs, second baseman.
All right, so we'll let Finn Duke take some warm-up pitches, and as we will go to commercial break real quick, so we'll be right back. You were watching Mustang Baseball on the Exports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Hey friends, this is Barry Doss. Over the past 30 years, Doss Brothers Incorporated has grown from its humble beginnings to working daily to build the future of Lawrence and surrounding counties. From breaking ground to opening day, Doss Brothers has been there every step of the way for many businesses, industries, and homeowners in our community. With nearly 40 years under our belt and
Welcome back to Loretto here as the new pitcher on the mound for the Mustangs is number 24, Finn Duke, and the new second baseman is number 1, Carter Robertson, another sophomore. So comes the first pitch from Duke, low.
This Mustangs team, they have a very talented sophomore class. Very deep, a lot of talent.
Yeah, Jack Harper up to bat. As you know, he hit a home run in his first at bat, struck out in his second at bat, and
a lot of break on that curveball from Duke.
Wow,
right
yeah,
there.
good pitch there from Duke inside.
Duke's a little bit of a knuckleballer. As Coach Laws was telling me the other day that Duke has showed him how to throw a knuckleball from a submarine angle. He's getting geared up for that alumni game this fall.
Beautiful pitch there from Duke.
He has excellent control of that curveball tonight.
Really, yeah, he's really showing some good movement.
The 1-2 count with 2 outs.
And remember, the base is loaded, so they put Duke in a real jam here. With the guy that hit a home run last at bat, the 1-2 swung on ground ball. Davis
snags
stops
it, dive and play.
So saves probably another run from coming in, but
all runners advance. But what a snag right there for Davis.
Yeah, Tucker Toon will score from third.
No, he didn't get it out. He probably saved another run from scoring from second right there. It was a great play from Davis.
Carter Kelly up to bat. The Bobcats put in 3 runs here late in the 5th inning, so they've saved most likely a run rule unless the Mustangs can really put some on in the bottom of the 5th.
So it's 10-4 Mustangs, bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 5th for the Bobcats.
Here comes the first pitch from Duke. Fastball fouled up, and that's
going to get out of play.
Get out of play behind the Mustangs dugout.
0-1 count to start off the at-bat for Duke.
Been doing a good job throwing some strikes, you know. Gave up a hit last at bat, but I mean he's really putting the ball in the zone. And with that break, he's daring a guy to hit it.
Yeah, Duke has been a solid addition to this team. He transferred in last year, and he's been a great addition to this Mustangs ball team.
Comes the 0-1.
Swing,
ground ball. Oh, and it eats up Davis. It was a real hard hit ball.
Before he gets in, that's 2 runs will score for the Bobcats.
And make it 10-6.
Bobcats getting a little comeback going right here in the top of the 5th. That's 5 runs on the inning.
Well, runners on first and second now with 2 outs. There's number 12, Riley Carden, up to bat. And big night for Jack Harper and Carter Kelly batting for the Bobcats.
And those are 2 just unfortunate hits right there for Duke. 2 well-placed hits. Put shortstop Kelly Davis in a rough position right there.
Yeah, because, I mean, he was in position to make a play, but that ball was, I mean, smoked, and it really just ate him up. First pitch, pick back at first quarter. And, a close play, but he seems to have hit the guy in the face maybe. He's a little slow to get up there at first. Porter giving a
likes
little.
the back pick right there. Porter like to give him a little slap on the face, wake him up a little bit.
Yeah.
See a 1-0 count with 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
Duke checks the runner at first. Checks the runner at second. Checks again, and here he comes with the 1-0. High is
Seymour back picks the second.
Throw in the second. Seymour,
Here a little trigger happy back here.
Showing he's not tired from that long outing Saturday.
That'll be a fastball high for a 2-0 count for Duke.
Comes the 2-0. High again and inside. Duke a little out of control this at bat. Trying to work some breaking stuff.
Settled in right here. He's giving up 2 hits and needs to get his composure back. Start eating up the zone right here for Duke.
Comes the 3-0 from Duke. Fastball down the middle. Call for strike and the.
Oh, man, the crowd has erupted on that one. A little bit high. The Giles County fans did not like it. They continue to push the effort that their head coach had earlier as he got ejected.
And, and the ball is going to be flown up to Carter Robertson.
Great play for the sophomore.
Good play from the sophomore.
Plugging in off the bench, big position, a lot of runs coming back. Great reaction and great play by the young sophomore right there.
Good play for Carter Daniel.
His teammates picking him up. Love to see it.
Yeah, big moment there for the Mustangs. Got out of the inning, only giving up 5 runs. As we will be back for the bottom of the 5th inning. You were listening to Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Hey friends, this is Barry Doss. Over the past 30 years, Doss Brothers Incorporated has grown from its humble beginnings to working daily to build the future of Lawrence and surrounding counties. From breaking ground to opening day, Doss Brothers has been there every step of the way for many businesses, industries, and homeowners in our community. With nearly 40 years under our belt and the blessing of every new day, we strive to keep building the foundation of our communities tomorrow. We are Doss Brothers, proudly building progress in Southern Tennessee.
Welcome back to Loretto here as we are the Mustangs are up to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Kamari Turner still on the mound for the Bobcats as the lead has been trimmed to 10-6.
Bobcats strung today. There are a lot of hits last inning, cut down on that lead and have a ball game on our hands now.
And the lefty Lane Ezel up to bat. Number 8, the right fielder, a junior.
See if the speedster can get something going for the
as
Mustangs.
He smokes one to center field, right at the center fielder.
Barely had to move. Right at him.
That's unfortunate if you're Ezel because, you get all over a ball, but it's hit right to a guy.
It's part of the game. You hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it there, but it does happen. So up to bat for the Mustangs now, the senior, Kai Salea, playing third base tonight. And nobody on, 1 out. Turner with the first pitch. Inside low for a strike.
See if the senior can get something going for the Mustangs right here. Try to get some runs back and get the lead back up there.
And the 0-1 from Turner. High for a ball. Running right at 40 pitches here is Turner.
Had a pretty well performance in relief tonight for the Bobcats.
Yeah, after a rough start, as Salea smokes one to left center. And that's one hops the wall as Salea. He's chugging for second. As the throw's a little bit off, so Kai Salea in for a standing double. Big play there for the Mustangs. They gone a little quiet on the bat, so.
Solid contact, got a hold of it, burnt the left fielder a little bit.
Yeah, big momentum play there from the 8-hole spot.
As Carter Robertson is up to bat right now for the Mustangs. He just entered the game at second base as Finn Duke came to the plate.
Yeah, so number 1, Carter Robertson up to bat.
See what the sophomore can do right here.
1 on, 1 out. Turner shakes off, comes set. Comes the first pitch. Oh,
first pitch curveball.
Yeah, nasty.
A lot of break on it. Not a bad pitch right there.
Locked up the batter there. Here comes the 0-1 from Turner.
Oh, and it hits
hits
Robertson.
him.
You love to see a young guy wear it as the Mustangs bench gets excited for him.
And just like that, back up to the top of the order. 2 on, 1 out. And Caden Porter, he's going to take some, going to go over there and have a conversation with Coach Weathers at third.
I'm trying to calm him down a little bit, get his nerves down, and get a hold of a pitch he can drive. Porter hadn't had a great day at the plate so far, so I'm sure
he's ready to get
Weathers
started.
Trying to get his composure down, get him dialed in and focused, see if he can get a hold of a pitch right here.
And, right now is not a bad time to start. 2 on, 1 out.
Bottom of the 5th, getting later in the game. Lead is only 4 now, so you'd love to see the Mustangs add some more insurance runs.
Here comes first pitch from Turner. And
Inside.
Porter's going to hit it back into the foul net. Strike 1.
Got him jammed a little bit on that first pitch fastball in.
And, yeah, he was swinging on that one.
Third baseman is really hugging the line. The shortstop holding on second base. It's a humongous gap in the 5-6 hole for Porter.
And, Porter, a right-handed batter, and that's where he likes to hit. He hit that home run to left field the other night, and leaving a big hole. That's an easy ground ball opportunity.
There's a fastball inside, a 1-1 count.
And he's throwing him inside, so he gets early. That's
same exact location. Fastball inside, a 2-1 with 1 out. A 10-6 lead for the Mustangs. Bottom of the 5th inning here in Loretto.
Caden Porter up to bat. Runners on first and second, 1 out. 2-1 count here to Porter. Pitcher comes set. Comes the 2-1. And it gets away from him, and the runners are going to advance. So now the Mustangs, 3-1 count, 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. So they're in a spot they'd like to be in. Guys on base, a good hitter up to bat, top of the order.
See, Porter's going to be anxious right here to get a hit, knock in these runs. Just hope he doesn't chase a bad pitch. He can keep his composure, find a ball he can drive, knock in these 2 runs for the Mustangs.
And you got to think that's what Turner's wanting to do, throw him a pitch that might not want to swing at. And
fastball
on the outside corner.
called.
It was a good pitch.
Painted the black right there as Porter will now battle a 3-2 count with 1 out.
Comes the 3-2. And Porter's going to hit one into the 5-6 gap. It got a little smaller, but he still snuck one in there. And Salea's going to score from third. The pitch gets away. The throw gets away to the infield, but
the infield had snuck in on that play. That infield in with 2 out, with 2 runners on and 1 out as Porter snuck one by the shortstop right there.
Kilpatrick did a good job blocking that ball, saving from another runner scoring. So runners at the corners for the Mustangs. And number 4, Caleb Davis, up to bat. Senior's had a pretty good day. He's got a triple.
As the Mustangs now hold 11-6 lead with 1 out.
And, Caleb, smart guy, knows where the strike zone is, knows what to swing at, what not to swing at.
Hope to see the senior put something in play right here.
The lead is now 11-6 for the Mustangs. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Comes the first pitch from Turner. And Caden Porter's just going to walk to second. And
he's safe.
And he's safe. He missed the tag.
What a dive around the tag right there for Porter. Had a little quick steal on. He left as soon as Turner comes set, trying to get him to balk.
Yeah.
He stepped off, threw it to second, but Porter's speed was there, and he had a great dive around the tag right there.
Yeah, he was about 2/3 of the way there before Turner realized anything was happening. So now the Mustangs runners at second and third again. It's the first pitch to Davis, high and outside for a ball.
Nice RB opportunity for Davis right here if he can get a pitch he can drive.
It was a little strange. You usually don't see a guy start running when the pitcher still has the ball in his hand, but if he wasn't paying attention, so make him pay.
Davis swings, foul ball in the dirt.
Fouled that one off. So 1-1 count here to Davis.
See if he can add on to the 11-run night for the Mustangs tonight.
Yeah, if he wants to send one to right field again, that would definitely score both runners.
The infield has crept in for Giles County.
Yeah, and the ball gets away, and Carter Robertson's coming home, and Caden Porter will jog to third and another run for the Mustangs.
As Robertson comes home without a throw from the catcher.
Yeah,
it's a 12-6 lead now for the Mustangs.
Robertson, another sophomore, another speedster, so.
The Mustangs have really taken advantage of the pass balls tonight with runners on third.
Yeah, they've scored several runs on those, and that's something Giles County's not going to be happy about, but something they can work to fix in the game tomorrow. Another pitch outside to Davis, 3-1. It's now just a runner on third, 1 out.
The infield is still in for the Bobcats here, so they can get it out at home without the Mustangs scoring another run.
Here comes the 3-1, and it's going to get away. Davis is going to walk to first. Porter fakes coming home, and now the catcher, Clint Seymour, comes up to bat.
As Giles County's coach will call time and come to the mound to talk to his pitcher and infield.
All right, so we're gonna let the go to commercial break while the coach has a conversation with his pitcher. You were watching Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Hey friends, this is Barry Doss. Over the past 30 years, Doss Brothers Incorporated has grown from its humble beginnings to working daily to build the future of Lawrence and surrounding counties. From breaking ground to opening day, Doss Brothers has been there every step of the way for many businesses, industries, and homeowners in our community. With nearly 40 years under our belt and the blessing of every new day, we strive to keep building the foundation of our communities tomorrow. We are Doss Brothers, proudly building progress in Southern.
All right, welcome back to Loretto as the Mustangs have a 12-6 lead over the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 5th inning. A new pitcher on for the Bobcats. Looks like number 11, Clay Mitchell, is going to come in from second base.
The leadoff hitter comes on the mound right here in relief of Turner for Giles County.
And Turner, good outing. He had a little trouble walking guys, but really wasn't letting anybody get a hit on him. So
yeah, he had a very solid relief appearance for Giles County. It's hard to ask more from your center fielder coming in a high-profile game like this.
Only gave up 4 runs and is responsible for the runners on first and third. But, I mean, other than that, he really did a good job controlling because the Mustangs, he comes in after a 6-run inning from the Mustangs. That's when that's when your momentum is as high as it can be, and kind of shut him up with the 2-run inning and then shut him out the next inning.
Yeah, he is. We'll see how Mitchell handles right here the runner in scoring position as he throws quite a few curveballs in his warm-up. So we'll see. He might be a little bit of a junk pitcher placement right here. Try to get Seymour out in front on something a little off balance.
So runner on third for the Mustangs is Caden Porter, and on first is Caleb Davis. So two real quick guys on the bases, and Clint Seymour, a good hitter up to bat.
So the Mustangs can get something going right here, knock another run in. It's 12-6, bottom of the 5th for the Mustangs.
Comes the 3-hole guy, the catcher, Clint Seymour. Comes the first pitch. He's going to take it, and Davis is going to steal second.
The shortstop cuts it off early as Davis will get there without a slide or a tag.
And it looks like Turner is taking over at second base. Started at right field tonight, came in relief, and goes back to second.
As Giles County brings the infield in.
Seymour going to send one right up the middle. A line drive into the right up second base, and Davis is going to round third, and the throw is
much of a contest as Seymour scampers to second. What a hit right there for Seymour. 2 RBIs as Porter and Davis come around to score. Great piece of hitting right there.
Smoked that one. The pitcher was just trying to get out of the way, and the ball hit that hard. I mean, it doesn't matter how close the shortstop and second baseman are. There's no way you're getting to that. As the Mustangs are going to bring in Jackson Tragley as a courtesy runner for Clint Seymour.
That's what you're taught as a hitter, to hit it back where it came from, and Clint Seymour did just that. A great piece of hitting up there. Line drive up the middle.
Up to bat in the cleanup spot for the Mustangs, number 13, Josh Porter. Runner at second, 1 out. Now a 14-6 lead for the Mustangs, and Josh could hit a walk-off home run here. I mean, that would put it as a run rule. We've played 5 innings now, so 1 out for the Mustangs. This is a big chance to try to finish this game early. And
second pitch curveball strike right there for Mitchell. He missed the first one a little open in. He gets that one down in the zone and be called for a strike. The 1-1 count now for Porter.
And you were right on Mitchell. He's throwing a bunch of breaking stuff.
It's a 14-6 lead for the Mustangs with 1 out.
Comes the 1-1 from Mitchell. Porter smokes one to right center field, and the center fielder is going to get on it.
Traglia did not
tag up. He's got some speed.
Had a little miscommunication or a misjudgment right there. You never know. You definitely like to see him advance right there for the Mustangs.
So 2 outs, 1 runner on for the Mustangs. Is number 24, Finn Duke, comes in to bat, the pitcher.
Finn's a solid hitter. He can has a good bat on him. He can see if he can get a base hit right here and score another run for the Mustangs.
And, speaking of power hitters for the Mustangs, Finn Duke was a couple feet from hitting a home run as he lines one in the left field.
Down the
back,
line.
And it's going to get down. And
Traglia
will score easily, and Finn Duke will.
Into second easily for a stand-up RBI double for the Mustangs.
And a big play there from the Mustangs is now
a 15-6 lead for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and big spot right there is Miles Moore comes up to bat.
Just to have 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th right here. See if Moore can get the job done and end this game a little early tonight.
And, he's recently become accustomed to walk-off. Had a walk-off single a couple weeks ago against Lawrence County in a doubleheader on 2 Saturdays ago, actually.
As Duke gets a courtesy runner, pitch runner.
They're going to bring in number 17. Let me see if I can pull up my roster real quick to see who.
Moore steps in, get ready for the first pitch. There's a 15-6 lead for the Mustangs with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 17 for the Mustangs is Cash Baker.
As Mitchell drops in a curveball for strike 1 on Moore.
So 0-1 count to Moore. A rare strike thrown to Moore. I mean, he walked his first 2 at-bat, flew out to the second baseman his 3rd at-bat.
You know, Mitchell's curveball has a lot of break on it, but he has a tendency to hang it a little bit and get a loopy, so if Moore can keep his hands back, he could drive it right here for the Mustangs.
And the 0-1 pitch is going to be high and outside for a ball. Baker takes his lead on second. Comes the pitch from Mitchell. And Moore's going to smoke one, and it's going to get over his head. Miles Moore with and Cash Baker's going to score, and Miles Moore with a walk-off double for the Mustangs.
Miles Moore had a great piece of hitting right there. Burnt the center fielder, had a little walk-off for the 10-run rules. Mustangs win 16-6 against Giles County in the district.
Yeah, the district semifinals. So, yeah, tomorrow we got a matchup at 5 o'clock with Summertown and Giles County playing in a elimination game, and then afterwards following will be Loretto versus the winner of that game for a potential district championship.
So if Loretto wins tonight, they have to be beat twice now. So if they happen to get beat tomorrow night in the first game, they'll just come back Wednesday night with a clear opportunity to take home a district title.
And 2 games for the Mustangs, 4 pitchers, so they're looking at a good spot with their arms. So as the Mustangs win 16-6, this is Michael Marks.
And Drew King signing off here in Loretto.
You've been watching Loretto Baseball on the Exports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.